I'd like to welcome you all. Did you have a lovely Christmas? Yes, it's good to see you. And we've got special visitors. It's lovely to see you. We haven't seen you for a while and you've grown up so much. Well, today I'd like you to be able to see the screen up there, because I'm going to share a few photos with you. Thank you, Jared. So this morning I would like to talk to you about a little girl who talked to the stars. Do you ever look up into the sky and see those sparkling stars at night? I do, I enjoy that too. Well, there are 2 books written about this little girl. Have any of you read those books? No? They're very interesting and fun books to read. And they were written about this little girl by a lady called Mrs. Jeannie Gunn. These books are called The Little Black Princess and We of the Never Never. She called the little girl in the books, Bet Bet, but that was to protect her real name. Her real name was Dolly. She was a real person. She was born in 1897 near Mataranka in the Northern Territory. Now, her mum was from an Aboriginal family and her dad came from an English family. However, Dolly didn't live with her parents, as they asked her auntie to take care of her. And Dolly loved her auntie, and her playground was the vast open bushland and the creeks where she swam to catch yabbies and fish to eat. And her home wasn't like ours. It was made from bark and tree branches. Wouldn't that be fun? Kind of. But when she became 8 years of age, everything changed for her. Her auntie took her to a big cattle farm called Elsie Station to live and work for the owners, Mr. and Mrs. Gunn. They were very kind to her and they believed in God. Dolly became part of their family and learned how to be a helper in the home as well as a good friend to Mrs. Jeannie Gunn. Mrs. Gunn taught her to sweep the gum leaves off the veranda and to help the cook in the kitchen. And every day, Mrs. Gunn shared stories from the Bible, and Dolly would listen carefully to get to know Jesus. At night, Dolly wanted to sleep outside on the veranda with her cosy blanket wrapped around her. She would talk to the stars, telling them about her day and about the things that she was learning. She had a lot of questions on her mind. Mrs. Gunn was teaching Dolly how to read. She would write words with a stick on the sand. But the happy times came to an end. One day Mr. Gunn arrived home feeling very, very sick. He had caught a disease called malaria, and within a couple of days he died. What a great sadness for them all. Mrs. Gunn had to sell the farm and move back to Melbourne. She wanted to take Dolly with her, but the Northern Territory government would not allow Dolly to go. Now Dolly, she was taken to Darwin to live with foster parents. Some of her new carers were cruel to her and made her do things that she didn't really want to do. Other foster parents were very kind to her and took her to church, where she learnt to love Jesus even more. When Dolly grew up, she chose to attend church in Darwin. And today, if you go to Darwin, her church is still there. It's one of the oldest churches in Darwin. At church, as she grew up, she met a handsome Christian man called Joe Bonson. They were happily married, and over the years, they had 5 children. And I believe that Dolly is actually a Seventh-day Adventist. She had heard of the Sabbath and believed the Bible. Many years later, her daughter Florence discovered some letters inside a book called The Little Black Princess in her mother's drawer. The messages that were written on these notes were written by Mrs. Jeannie Gunn to her mother. When she asked her mother about them, her mother told her the truth. "Yes," she said, "I am the little black princess that Mrs. Jeannie wrote about. I lived with her on Elsie Station. She changed my name in the book to Bet to protect me. I didn't want to tell you, so we could live a normal and peaceful life." Her mother had kept that secret from the children, her children who are now growing up, for 60 years. Could you keep a secret that long? Be hard, wouldn't it? What a humble and loving mother she was. Thank you for listening. And remember to talk to Jesus every day.